Hello and welcome everyone. If you're new to this channel, then my name is Amit Patel and you are watching Musings with Software Engineers. Hello Siddharth, how are you? I'm doing a BCA Bachelor in Computer Application and it is coming to an end, which is good. Now I don't know anything about coding. Now what should I do? Should I try learning programming or should I change my stream because I get distracted? See, Siddharth, first thing you need to understand is you need to remind yourself why did you join Bachelor in Computer Application? There must have been some reason. Maybe it was because you wanted to get into the computer industry, IT industry. Maybe it was because somebody pushed you into it. Somebody said, no, Siddharth, do this. Okay. At that time, there are so many people. Even I was like that I had some idea that I want to do this. But when you are in 10th standard, when you are in 10th, 12th standard, you don't know what you want to do with your life. You just listen to people around you and you choose. And then there are other people. I've seen some people who are so charged up because maybe their parents already gave them the direction that they need to go into, and they took that direction and they're so good in that particular direction. Like somebody went into programming right in ninth standard. Okay, that fellow already knows what he wants to do because from ninth standard he's been programming. By the time he's completing high school, he already knows one or two programming languages, and there is no doubt that he wants to do computer science. Okay, so even in computer science he's never going to leave programming because that is his passion. It's clearly understood that in your case programming was not your passion. Then why did you join Bachelor of Computer Application? That is the first question you need to ask. Sit down and try to write that answer. Why did I join Bachelor in Computer Application? Okay. Then look at things in within Bachelor in Computer Application. Which subjects were interesting for you? Correct? Which subjects were interesting for you, or there is something else that you have developed. Okay. Nowadays, a lot of people are realizing after doing IIT and after doing MBA, they realize that they are not made for the corporate jobs. They are not made for entrepreneurship. They want to become a stand-up comedian, or they want to become an actor, or they always wanted to become a cricketer, or they wanted to do music. Okay, a lot of people realize this. So if there is an interest which is outside of your Bachelor of Computer Application, then you can pursue that interest and see how you can get into that interest so that you can be successful in that. Remember that you will only be successful in things that you like to do. Okay, you don't need to uh, be stubborn about doing something that you don't like just because someone told you that this is what you should do. Correct? Because a lot of people give you an advice, and they give an advice according to their own life. They do not give you an advice according to your life. Correct? So if you need to identify this, you need to really come up with what do you want to do in your life, what are the things that interest you. See, to survive in this world, uh, which is now become very evident that you need money to survive in this world. Correct? Now there are three kinds of people in this world. One is the extremely rich. Okay, if you're born in an extremely rich life, 50% of all your problems are gone because you have the support of money. Where if you think that I don't want to do this after Bachelor of Application, I don't want to pursue a job, nor do I want to do a business, I want to do something else, my day-to-day life will be taken care of because my family is rich, I'm rich, I don't need to worry about that, then you can easily pursue something. Okay, but if you are not rich, because only 5% of people in the world have this privilege, or less than 5% of people have that kind of privilege, rest 95% people have to earn money for a livelihood. They have to earn money, because without money you cannot even operate your mobile. Without money you cannot live a life. Okay, after a certain age it will become very evident that even your parents cannot uh, take care of you, because maybe they don't have enough money to take care of you and take care of your family and your. So you need to become somebody who can earn money, right? So for doing that, first thing is you have to identify your interest. What are the things that interest you? Okay, second thing is that you need to find out if this particular thing can be learned, or I can do it. It's easy to learn, easy to do. Whatever, are there people who can teach me what to do? If you have a certain interest. And the third thing is whether there is a market for this thing. Okay, so even within your BCA, if you just want to pursue IT industry, you will have to think about what within BCA subjects are good for you. Maybe you like testing, maybe you like business analysis, maybe you just like documentation, maybe you like user interface or UI design, something you liked within BCA courses, which you felt that I can pursue this field. Okay, I can pursue this area of the IT industry, and then you can go within that area of IT industry, correct? Or going into BCA, you can get into HR, or you can get into other areas of IT industry where you don't need to be a programmer, or where you don't need to be a technical expert. Okay, but let's say you want to be technical expert. After this you realized, no, during BC I did not study, but still I want to do programming. In that scenario, you should take up some basic web development or full stack development course, which will help you to become a software developer. Okay, and then start your career. Maybe it will take 6 months more to start your career after you complete your BCA, but it will be a good thing to do. Is it okay, Siddharth? First thing is to understand what are your interests, what are your passions, because without passion, it's very difficult to be successful. It's like grinding your entire life, struggling to make a living, because you're doing something that you don't like. And when you do something that you don't like, you also don't get paid really well. Is it okay? If you do something that you don't like, okay, then you are also not going to be paid really well. Okay, you only start getting paid really well when you like what you are doing. Like in my case, I came from an electronics engineering background, and I directly jumped into software development because in electronics we had one subject of programming, and I liked programming, and I decided to get into computers. After that, I was so passionate that I learned all the programming languages on my own. I did my own hard work to build applications, to learn everything about software industry, and it gave me excellent career. Okay, I do not have to regret about my career the way it shaped up, but it would not have happened without the passion. Okay, of course I was also passionate about electronics engineering in 12th standard. That is the reason I did electronics in the first place. So if I would have gone into electronics engineering, I would also be passionate in that, but computers took over that passion, and that was also good. Is that okay, Siddharth Kumar? So find out what is your passion, okay? And if you're not still able to do it, then I would suggest that you come to my one-on-one counseling, and we can talk about this in detail. You come to my one-on-one career counseling, okay, and we will discuss this, uh, looking at what is your current situation and what do you want to get into. We may talk about your passions and see if you can, what is your path to be able to pursue that passion. Okay. All of you who are still watching this video, like this video so that YouTube algorithm will spread this video. Subscribe to this channel if you have not yet subscribed, and press the bell icon so that you will get all the updates when I'm going live. Thank you very much and see you in the next live.